Hi, so today I'm going to look at text replacements with you, which is such a great tool. You are going to love this. I'm just going to share my iPhone with you. Now, I have an iPhone, not a Samsung, so you will be able to do this on other uh, systems, but I am going to screen share from my phone so that you can see how to do this on your phone. So just give me a couple of seconds and that should, yeah, there we go. We are now mirroring. So this is my phone, and we are going to go into settings. So I've just got to put in my password, and under settings, go to general. And under general, if you scroll down, you'll see keyboard. If you go to keyboard, you'll see that text replacement there. So click on text replacement and you'll see that you've got all these an A to Z of words. And when I write cleanse one, it prompts, it replaces the word cleanse one with a whole load of text. So I'm just going to scroll down for the homeopaths particularly. And so when I write the word cough into a text or an email, it will write out a whole load of cough prompts for my client. So let's pretend that I am going to write to a message to somebody. So we'll go into my messages and we'll write a message to my friend Judy, who I've been writing the word cough and remedies to. And you'll see that when I write the word cough and I hit the middle there, it will bring up all that sentence that I've put in as a replacement for the word cough. So I can just send her that now, and she can write back and tell me how the cough is for her, and I can prescribe her a remedy. Because chances are most people, when they ask you about a cough, um, they'll just say, I've got a cough. And you as a homeopath want a lot more information. So we'll just go back to that again. We'll go to general. So we're in settings, we've gone to general, we're scrolling down, we're finding keyboard, we're finding text replacement. And instead of this, I'm going to write a new shortcut. So we'll just go back. We'll look at, say, my Aquasource one. The shortcut is the word. The phrase is what I want that word to be replaced with. So we are just going to put in the word bird, for instance, or we'll put in bird one. And so often I'll find that I put together a word that I wouldn't normally write. Like, it is a bit annoying that if I ever write the word cough, unless I'm careful, it will replace the text with that huge chunk of text. So it is actually much better to have a word in mind, which is maybe an amalgamation of two words or words and a number. And I'll show you that again in a minute. So I'm just going to put in here, I like bird watching. And then I might write, obviously, a whole load more stuff. If I save that, every time I write the word bird one, it will be replaced with I like bird washing. So let's just go into cleanse one, for instance. That replaces with a whole load of blurb about the 10-day cleanse that I work with. Going to cleanse two, it tells you a bit more about the cleanse. Cleanse three tells you a bit more, okay? And so it's a fantastic way of sending information to your clients about something that you want a bit more information from. But so what you're doing is you're repeating an action, you're duplicating, and duplication saves you time, energy, and ultimately money. Because remember that everything you do as a practitioner is your work, you know. So if you're always talking about it, then, you know, why not duplicate some stuff? So I'm going to go into Instagram now, and I'm going to send a message to my friend Jenna that I've just been talking to. You probably can't quite see. Oh, yes, you can see this. So right at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a microphone, which I can record a message to her. A little picture of a landscape, that's, I can send her a picture, or I can send her a saved reply. So this is exactly the same as your text replacement. You'll see on the left-hand side there, cleanse one. I've got all that information. So if I was to write her the word cleanse one in the message, it would put all that information into the message. If I want to write a new text replacement, a new saved reply, then I hit the plus button and I have the shortcut word and the full message. And then so I could put the bird into there in the same way. I like bird watching, and then save it. So that's two really great hacks that are going to save you a lot of time. So you want to get into, and energy, and you want to get into the concept, as your business progresses, of duplication. Is there a place where I can duplicate? So one of the first things that I ever did in practice was I had long time ago, 23 years ago, I had three mums come in to see me in succession with babies with eczema. And I said exactly the same thing to each mum, and I was talking about putting Himalayan salts in the bath, or Dead Sea salts I would have used in those days. Much harder to get hold of. And, we have to maybe think about where we shop these days. So all these kind of things. But Himalayan salts, essential fatty acids, what do you use to bath your baby? What do you use to wash your baby clothes? All that information I said to three mums in succession. And after that day, I thought, wow, wouldn't it be great if I did a workshop for mums generally? So we could lower the cost of things, so they wouldn't have to come to a full consultation. They should go to a workshop to learn that information and get to know each other and share information. So amazing stuff takes place in the group space, it turns out. And we're trained as one-to-one practitioners. So there's a value in the group space that comes through as we develop our practice. And we're not really taught about that in college. And the other thing that came out of that is I wrote a document, a PDF, with that information in. And that document has really hardly changed since I wrote it. Each year I kind of just check any links in there are up to date. The information at the bottom, where to go for supplies, etc., is still in date. That it still says what it needs to say, basically. But I have been using that document for 23 years to all of my clients with skin complaints because it says the basics. Now that document could become part of a small ebook. It could become a book in itself. So have a look at your practice. Have a look at where it is that you could create duplication to save yourself time, energy, and ultimately money, but also to generate your practice. Because when you write a good PDF and you start to share it with your clients through a newsletter, they'll write to you and say things like, oh, can I share that with my friends? And you're like, well, yeah, of course you can. I'd love you to do that. And then eventually, mysteriously, and this happens to me, I'll see that information reproduced elsewhere, with my website on and how to contact me. And someone will say, oh, my homeopath shared this and I'm sharing it with you. I've actually seen stuff that I've written on other people's websites. That's not plagiarism, that's advertising my business. So, it is really amazing when you immerse yourself in that healing conversation. It's not just the one-to-one in that space and a remedy, as you know, but there's many ways in which homeopathy grows. So hopefully this has been useful. Please put something in the comments down below, and yeah, see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.